A wind has blown across Greece. A wind of freedom. A wind of sacrifice. A wind of vengeance.
300, Rise of an Empire, goes right alongside the first film.
The idea was to create a second story, if you will, to the architecture of the first one.
This is a sea battle that takes place in the same 3 days as Thermopylae.
It becomes a parallel story, really, to the first one.
This is about this elite group of warriors and the free men and women of Greece, that they have the choice whether to stand and fight or not.
There is only one thing to make sure of when the fighting starts.
What's that?
Don't get killed on the first day.
Themistocles was an Athenian general and politician.
We must negotiate!
Negotiate with tyranny. Give me one example of when that has ever profited a nation.
It makes him a very unique character because he lives in two worlds.
He's the leader of the free Greeks. He's a very proud man. I do what I must to defend Greece.
And I do what I must to defeat her.
Artemisia, who's this fantastic general who drives an unbelievable army against Greece.
Today we will dance across the backs of dead Greeks.
It's really simple, just don't mess with her.
She's going to bring all of hell with her.
I did a bit of research on the battles and on my character Artemisia. Her whole family got killed by Greek soldiers, so she has that need for revenge.
She has her own ambition and her own drive, and she leads the way to getting Xerxes to become a god.
For glory's sake.
What I love is we get to see his birth, how he became the god king Xerxes, what drove him.
His father was wounded by Themistocles at Marathon.
We have an understanding of Xerxes' personal dilemma in the death of his father.
Only the gods can defeat the Greeks. You will be a god king.
Xerxes is left with that huge responsibility, and he goes through a transformation process.
And there is a graphic quality to how evil and how cruel, and in many ways, this is his story.
Nothing will stop the march of my empire.
Queen Gorgo is one of the strongest characters in the entire landscape.
We are not interested in a united Greece. That is your dream, Themistocles, not ours. She's a politician and a warrior. Sparta is her pride and her blood. Shall I put swords in the hands of my son, our children? Would that please you?
She reminds us what the stakes were for the Spartans.
Avenge him. We will face the monster that casts a shadow across our land.
There's more scope, a bigger story to tell.
I will attack the Greeks with my entire navy. It is epic, it's cool, it's modern.
It's love and hate and war.
Brutal, violent, it's fantastic. Today is a story that will be told for 1,000 years. Let our final stand be recorded to the histories. And let it be shown that we chose to die on our feet rather than live on our knees.